Getting excited. Very exciting. This is very interesting. It makes a lot of sense. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Overconfidence. Wait, September 14, August 11. Oh well. Really triggered by the design. Lack of. Super cool outfit.
We will have a little bit of lace. A full-time job. Sort of like history bounding the... We are not seeing a whole lot of the up... We can most definitely get quite a... This sort of subgenre of Victorians just not having it on sofas. That could be fun. She is in evening wear, I believe, which... These days, I've been putting together a little Pinterest board. The ankle pictures. We need to come up with a content schedule because simple description of what kind of 1895. Oh. A surprising number of Jane Austen characters in my inbox. We have a Fitzwilliam Darcy. We had a George Knightley. Find generally that the round-faced, short-nosed little woman has the prettiest distinguish the English woman. A spike in the beginning of anything that you launch online. I mean, especially if you are sort of pushing it out to a group of pre-existing followers off of
everybody, my name is Luke Marr and this is Hotland Mode, and today on Hotland Mode we are coming to you with a Gilded Glamour Met Gala review for the 2022 red carpet experience, and let me tell you, it was an experience. A good one? Not by a long shot, but it was an experience. Now, I am speaking quite lowly, only because it's very late here in New York. It's the night of the Met Gala, and I'm trying to get this video out to you. But there will be other versions of Met, not on theme. Well, actually, for a modern version of the New York skyline has anything to do with late 19th century fashion history. No, the crystals are silver, so you're not even playing into the whole, oh, gilded, gold, and then it's just a little strapless silver dress. Back, again, does it look really nice? Does it look really beautiful? Does it look really pretty? Yeah. Do I think that for an Alicia Keys New York Concrete Jungles Where Dreams Are Made Of tribute concert, this would be fantastic? Absolutely. Do I think that it makes sense for a Gilded Glamour Met Gala theme? No. I understand Ralph Lauren is the king of modern American, preppy, waspy, yada, 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 yada. Listen, I get it. I read the book. But Mr. Ralph Lauren, his main store in New York is at the Rhinelander. The Rhinelanders were in Mrs. Astor's 400, the most precious jewels and pearls, etc., etc. So I wonder if that's kind of what's going on here with these. Do I want to give Anna credit and be like, yeah, maybe she's wearing a version of the Inverness cape? Sure. Do I want to do that? Absolutely. Will I do that? No. This is your event. Why not go for it? Why not deliver? Why not give the girls something to say, oh shit, that's how I have to do it? But instead we do Chanel with a peep toe. It's just not interesting. It's not an attractive motif. The cut is strange, and it just feels very do as I say and not as I do, and I think that's the problem here. Next up, we have Ashton Sanders, and he is wearing Casablanca. I think that it really hit. It's a no. Next up, we have Aquafina. I don't know what Gucci is going for here. It's making me uncomfortable. It's essentially a pink silk gown with cutouts and sleeves. And again, like the sleeves are puffed, but there's no puff emphasis on the shoulders. So like you could have had brownie points at Go Day sleeves. We didn't do that. We trimmed it in like, doesn't add up. Next, it's done in a Burberry trenchy. No, that's not really super duper out there in terms of sleevage.
It's really bad. Really bad.
So next up we have Bella Hadid, and she is wearing Burberry. Now this is a custom look, and it consists of a leather bustier. It has a it's made from all different recycled, upcycled, or dead stock fabrics. And so what's been done here essentially is a corset has been created inside of this sort of light seafoam green and cream boning structure. We can see all the different strip panels that go across and really cinched in there. There's a sort of flower little detail right at the center of the neckline, which actually covers the bust. And then we have sort of minty green lace sleeve that comes down and covers parts of the arms. Gloves would have been common at the time, so this is a nice little nod. And there's quite a little bit of drapery going on in this light ivory skirt. There's a little bit of like a tiny baby bustle at the back. It's not super duper prominent, but I do like the fact that at least we're draping here. Again, you can see that there's a waist, there's draped skirt element, there's Gilded Age styles to a degree made a little bit more modern. There's coverage, even though there's not all that much coverage. And also you would see possibly sometimes a little bit of cleavage going on as well, depending on what decade it was and also what sort of event style was too. So this is not some like weird out of the box sort of look. It makes sense. It has very coat with chains and uninteresting. Technically it's on theme. Men of this period were not sort of meant to be showy and fashion forward. They were meant to just fade into some Versace look, and it definitely has a bustly feel too. And that's sort of the reference color here. The embroidery throughout is a reference to and Versace's the fact that copper over time oxidizes, and so that's how we have the current Statue of Liberty, and that's sort of the reference color here. The embroidery throughout is a reference to age and front ruffle and sort of. There was a period where there was a lot of emulation of 18th century court clothing, and essentially there would be these sort of little Grecian sort of symbols all throughout. a gold chain dress. So crazy, so cool. Been pre-made, but it just feels like thing. But area chain. My thing is, had we gone for something that was overarchingly referencing all of this pleading and this manipulation, fashion brands in the world. Next up, we have Emma Corrin, and she is wearing Miu Miu, and she is very much so channeling dandy. Now, from what I've seen, Emma, you want to see what child. I love the hat on her. I think it's vests and waistcoats, starched shirts of the period.
Really terrible outfits, my loves.
Overall, would have been great, but no, you know what I mean? Like, you can tell me every Yves Saint Laurent reference, getting dragged into this, but Corp on theme, which I'm not really believing. It does reference the period. It definitely have worn a pair of good American jeans. You know what I mean? Called it a day. Wrapped it up. Like, we think we couldn't have gotten Jeremy Scott to like make a crazy cookie. Oh my god. Allegedly, the fact that Marilyn Monroe was sleeping with JFK. Allegedly, the affair to Jackie Kennedy in a public sort of forum. That good. It does not fit nearly as well as it fit Marilyn. And it just to me is like an attention grab to be like, I'm this version of Marilyn. I'm the new Marilyn. Like, you're not. You're not Marilyn. You're the fourth piece suit recreated in a month. Great on anybody not Kylie Jenner. Somebody else I could like imagine it. She's just not serving it to the girl. She's down, trims, has a little bit of a Rococo feel in the gold coat. It was a joke. It was a hee ha ha. And again, I just feel like it's a wasted opportunity for Moschino to not touch upon the bustle. It's a wasted opportunity for Megan to sort of the teams working on them. Campy-esque style, you know, wraps, shoes. No, you know, it's not. It's really not good for you. We got a little bit of contour, hourglass figure. I'll take that. Next up, we have Russell Westbrook. Was the dressmaker to Mary Todd Lincoln. The plaid and sort of expanded it. So it's not that sort of tight little ginghamy plaid. And I like the fact that the white and the black sort of all sort of shape. The fact that you have the light bars that run through and discolor the vertical stripes and strips of fabric is really, really cool too. And you know what? The great thing about Sarah just...
It's kind of interesting. Watching more. I like the little interaction. Like it's floating in. wanna see the Andam fashion website though. Please. A Bivila. Oh no. I remember this very well, 2011. And of course Gareth in 2008. Can't forget these things. Richard Nicol as well. God, I've been in fashion for way too long to remember these things. Bernard Wilhelm. Wilhelm is also, I remember, the winner's while it was. And Valerie Hash as well. Ooh, remember Yes Bookie from 2003 still. Fashion was more fashion back in the days, huh? It's true. That's it. Can you show more styles? Can you like send a link to us? Yo, I'm dumb. You could have done so much better with your UX. Soon. Peak store. We're so fashion today. It hurts. Don't make me click, guys. Please. Петровский бульвар. Oh, I exactly know where it is. I've been there. That's not a bad store. Yeah. This looks so boring. Zoom. You're so freaking boring. Oh no, even more boring. Do you have like a Russian designer section? No, forget about it. Oh my god, so boring. Абсолютно все. Откала. That's interesting. This is interesting, nice, well done. Blueprint. Where's the rest? Honestly, I don't like anything at all. Like, nothing is like standing out for me. Just all BS. I mean, it's just strange that she's wearing a mask and everyone else not. Just generally, like, masks are out of fashion. At this point, they've never been in fashion. No. No. But this is cute, huh? Hamish balls. Yeah. He has a hat and a tiara, Hamish. Yo, no, my loves. People gone crazy. I told you, I'm so glad that I'm out of the US. No. None of that. Okay, this might be interesting, huh?